on Z100 live in the studio today. My girl Cher Lloyd, make some noise, y'all.
Hello.
How are you, my dear?
I'm very good. How are you?
I would like to first point out that it's usually not this hot in Portland.
Oh, really?
And I'm sorry if I'm melting because it's really warm and I've been running around and I probably look like I just ran a marathon, but I didn't.
No, it's all good.
Yeah?
You're all good.
I'm glistening a little bit. Is that, is that kind of sexy maybe? You have to say yes, otherwise it's going to be real awkward if you don't. So, listen, when I first found out you were coming in here, I went to YouTube and I saw some of the early X Factor performances.
Right.
And I realized that this hasn't been very long for you. I mean, you were just a regular person not too long ago, and now you're rolling around in a giant bus with your face on it. That's crazy.
Yeah, I think people forget it's been about 3 years since I was on a TV show. And, I've learnt a lot. I've been doing lots of things. Obviously, I've got the album out in the UK, but it isn't out here yet.
Yeah.
So I'm still pushing along, trying to get people to know who I am, listen to my music. Mm-hmm. But it's all going well.
Yeah. What is it like, though, going from, living a relatively normal life to driving in a tour bus with your face on it, having people showing up by the thousands whenever you go somewhere?
Well, to be honest, I've worked very hard. Mm-hmm. And things like this don't come without working very hard.
Right.
So I'm very grateful for it. But I just know that my fans are very passionate. And that's why they turn up in the thousands.
Yeah.
Because they want to support me and they want to let me know that, I'm doing a good job.
I love it. I love it. Tell me about how, if there's one thing that has changed completely from before all this happened to now that you miss.
My privacy. Mm-hmm. I miss being able to swear. I miss being able...
You can swear right now if you'd like. It's not live. If you want to just bust out a couple cuss words, I'm okay with it.
I just miss being able to just do what I want to do.
And not worry about who's looking at you and
what. I miss not having a schedule to work off of every day. Mm-hmm. I miss not being able to, just do normal things and just be a normal person. But, this life comes with a price. And some people don't really realise that.
Right.
They think, it's all glitz and glam. Mm-hmm. Half the time, it really isn't.
Half the time, you're just driving around from one place to the next.
Exactly. Sleeping in hotel rooms when you've got a house back home that you can't live in.
So when's the last time you were back in your own bed? How long has it been? Do you even remember?
I really don't remember. It's been weeks, maybe months. I don't know.
But the cool thing is you get to see the entire world. I mean...
But you don't.
But you don't because you're always on a schedule.
You get to see a car park, an airport. Just things like that, really.
They don't build in a little time for you to explore the world? I mean, we've got a lot of cool stuff in Portland.
I mean...
We have a world-famous donut shop in Portland.
I get a day off every now and again.
Well, I hope you have a day off in Portland because it's fun to explore this town.
I had one.
Oh, you had one? Okay,
I had a day off.
So what did you do? Did you do anything fun?
I caught up on my sleep.
Uh-huh.
Because it's always good to get rest in.
Right.
And then I went shopping.
Well, that's good. What did you get? Did you buy me anything?
I didn't. I'm sorry, but I heard it was tax free or something.
It is tax free in Portland.
That's pretty good, right?
It's crazy. You don't notice it on the little stuff. Like if you buy a pack of gum and it's 99 cents, it's actually 99 cents. When you realize it's really good is when you buy $500 worth of stuff at Target and it's actually $500 and not $672.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's.
I mean,
cool.
I bought a bunch of stuff and I was like, "Whoa, this is going to cost a lot." Got to the checkout.
Yeah.
Barely anything.
Let's talk about what you want you back.
Okay.
This song, for me, I really liked it when I first heard it, but I like it even more now that I've heard about 10 times. And now that I'm I'm getting into it a little bit. And I heard a rumor from another guy who interviewed you about the grunt in the beginning of the song.
Right, okay.
I heard that this grunt was not actually planned.
No, it wasn't.
But it was an actual frustrated grunt.
Yes,
because
it was.
You were not. Well, were you not getting the?
I wasn't hitting a note. I tried and I tried and I tried, and in the end, I just grunted because I was so frustrated with myself.
And that grunt's like it's like the signature part of the song now. Like everybody, you hear that grunt and you know it's about to be a Cher Lloyd song. I think we should add more grunts throughout it. Maybe do a grunt remix. Perhaps.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So just the grunt all the way through?
Yeah, just randomly like...
Okay.
Yeah, like filter it out, just random grunts.
Will that not make people like sick of the song?
I don't know. I just want to hear a grunt song. That's all.
Okay. Okay.
Tell us about the rest of the record. Oh, wait. Before we move on from "Want You Back," the end of the song with the helicopter sound.
Right.
Tell me about that. What's the deal? What's going on with the helicopter?
Well, when I'm in the booth, I feel very lonely because I'm not in a band. I'm solo. And I just get lonely when they're fiddling around with everything that they need to do. Mm-hmm. I just stood there and I just asked them, does it sound like a helicopter? And I did the noise. And
is that another one of those things that you didn't really necessarily put in the...
I wasn't told to say it. I just said it. I do that a lot.
I mean, the start and end of that song is just like so like matter of fact. You know what I mean? But I love that. That's awesome.
Thanks.
That's awesome. So let's talk about the rest of the record. It comes out October, is that right?
October the 2nd.
Okay. It's funny that you said October the 2nd because I'm on this string of interviewing British people lately.
All right.
Like you're the third British person I've interviewed in like 2 weeks. I interviewed Marina and the Diamonds, and then I had what's that girl's name that was here? Rita Ora. And every time I talk about dates, British people always tend to put the date first and then the month.
2nd of October.
2nd
Well,
October.
since I've been over here, you know, I just respect the way that you guys speak.
I like it.
So I thought, I need to fit in. I need to make people understand.
You're just trying to assimilate a little bit?
I'm just trying to fit in with you guys.
Can you do an American accent? Have you been working on it? Can you give us
absolutely rubbish.
Just try it. Just give
me something to say and I'll try.
I'm going to go to the supermarket.
I'm going to go to the supermarket.
That was good, actually. That was better. You know, because you know what happens? I ask British people this a lot, and a lot of times what British people sound like when they're doing an American accent, they sound like California Valley girls.
Oh, really?
They're like, I'm going to the supermarket. Oh, my God. That's crazy.
No, I like to experiment with it.
Yeah, that was really good, though.
I try to do Texas.
Oh, you got a Texas one for? Okay, hit us with some Texas.
No, I don't want to.
Tell us you're going to the.
I'm still practicing.
Tell us you're going to the rodeo.
No, I'm not going to do it.
You thought about that for a minute,
I was gonna, but then I didn't want to.
That's I love it. So October 2nd.
Yeah.
Or 2nd of October.
2nd of October.
2nd October. Tell us about the rest of the album. What can we expect?
Well, it's called Sticks and Stones because I have an album in the UK, which was also named Sticks and Stones.
You guys are so clever with those titles.
I know. I actually picked that one.
Good.
It's not one that a guy in a suit picked because he thought it was cool. Mm-hmm. But I have some of the songs from the UK album because I feel like what's the point of chucking those good songs away?
Yeah.
Might as well keep them.
Yeah.
And then I went into the studio and I recorded some more. And I feel like since the last album, those new songs are on a higher level. Mm-hmm. So you're going to really be able to see the difference.
So this is kind of like a reboot of the one you did in the UK.
Definitely. I feel like the US needs a little bit more from me. You know, the UK is so small.
Yeah.
US is bigger. They need more.
Yeah. I like it. Well, you got some very, very anxious fans waiting downstairs for you, so we'll let you get some nice tea.
Thanks.
And then we'll sing some music. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm really excited to have you here.
Thanks.
Cher Lloyd, October 2nd, 2nd of October. Go pick it up, iTunes, and if you can actually find a store that actually sells CDs, you could do that too. I don't know where you would buy a CD in this world anymore, but
crazy, right?
Something.
Crazy.
Sam Goody's out of business. Amazon. That's not really a store, though.
It's a physical CD.
That's
Amazon.
True. That's true.
Ebs, eBay.
Ebs.
The Ebs.
Cher Lloyd, everybody.
Thanks.
On Z100.